1 in 5 South Carolinians is suffering from food hardship or hunger, meaning that they do not have enough food for the month. Our mission is to provide for the needs of hungry people by gathering and sharing quality food with dignity, compassion, and education. So we are in the business to bring in food and get food distributed, all for the benefit of hungry people everywhere in 20 counties across South Carolina.
I put my last $2 in my car and into gas. The whole parking lot was full of people, and there were people and children lined up outside, and there was just so much, such a tremendous need for food that it overwhelmed me.
I see those people in the line, I know what they're feeling. Even the grown people, I know what they're feeling trying to put food on the table for their kids. I know exactly what they're feeling.
We see the clients that come in to get food and ask them a series of questions, which then gets put into the computer. Then we give them write up what we call a pickup voucher, which has their name and how many people are in their household. And then we send them to the back to get their food.
Well, we get these chips here and we fill them with these buggies that you see here, and then we just take the buggy and go around, and we follow the signs of how many people we have. It's usually 1 to 3 or 4 to 6 or 7 or more, and it tells us how much that to put in these buggies for each section of each number of people, and everything is pretty well in order, as you see if you go around the corner there and back around to the coolers and to the bread and sweets, and then out the door.
We have 4 facilities that we have to take care of: safety, both operational safety of the employees and food safety to make sure that we put out product that is safe for consumption. Food sourcing, the actual collection of the food and the recruitment of donors for food. Transportation, we have 20 trucks that we have to keep up and running, and we have to keep them on a schedule, make sure they're meeting all the needs of the donors and the agencies we serve. Agency distribution, which is where the food goes to, the soup kitchens and the shelters that come to us for their food needs. And then the direct service of the emergency food pantry and the mobile food pantry programs, which are where we directly serve clients either from our facilities or take trucks to rural South Carolina where there may not be a strong pantry, and we distribute the food to the individuals there.
Bringing in food is always a challenge. About 70–75% of our supplies of food is completely donated. Most of that is perishable. So you think of a food bank, you think that this canned goods are all shelf-stable foods, but that's not the case at all. Much of it is perishable food, so we have to bring it in very quickly and get distributed very quickly.
The benefit of work for a nonprofit is it revolves around ministry. It was sowing the seed and reaping the harvest. People are in need, and we're able to be in a position to do that.
Now, what we do back here in Product Rescue, everything that's donated or food drive, we go through each item and we inspect it to see whether it's good or bad. We check for different, with cans to make sure there's no dents, no cracks. Boxes, we make sure there's anything that's torn or ripped open. And we also check for the dates on the products.
The agency will come in, get a cart, and get different variety of stuff that's on the floor, anywhere from dry goods to vegetables, condiments, snacks, and they will weigh each individual separate so we can get the poundage.
We come here about once a week and pick up food for Christ Central, which represents the churches in Saluda, around Saluda, and we provide these food and services for people needy people in the community.
Come down here and volunteer and just see the looks on these kids' face when you get them a birthday cake because it's their birthday. Go a couple of days. Don't go to McDonald's. You feel hungry? Don't even open up the refrigerator. Challenge yourself. See how long you can go. This is not begging, because hunger is, like I said before, is reality. It doesn't change. Hunger does not stop.
Just get here, and you will get people who care, people who love people. you don't feel condemned, you don't feel put down. They don't do anything but reach out to you and say, it's okay.